all we saw on Russian state television so far were President Putin's introductory words. He made a short speech, but basically 9 months into this war, what Vladimir Putin still calls his special military operation in Ukraine, 9 months after invading Ukraine, this is an attempt by the Kremlin to try to show the country here that he cares about his soldiers who are fighting in this operation, and he cares about the families of the soldiers. So, for example, he said, I personally and the whole leadership of Russia shares the pain. Nothing can replace the loss of a child, he said. He said he would do everything to make sure that the families, the mothers, are not forgotten. As you mentioned before, Tim, he said that life is more complicated than they show it on TV and on the internet. He said also that he claimed to speak from time to time on the telephone to some of the soldiers fighting in his operation. And he finished by saying that the soldiers were heroes. Now, I think we need a little bit of context here. First of all, this wouldn't be happening. There wouldn't be any war, any special operation, if Vladimir Putin himself hadn't taken the decision 9 months ago to order his soldiers into Ukraine, into a sovereign neighbouring country. The second thing is that this is the first time in 9 months that we've seen anything like this, any attempt really by the Kremlin to sit down with the relatives of soldiers and express sort of human emotion. I remember a few weeks ago, Vladimir Putin at some international forum, academic forum, was asked about the losses that Russia had incurred and whether he was thinking about these. And he said, well, the losses are always on my mind, and then very quickly switched away from the human losses that Russia had incurred and talked about the enormous gains, his quote, that Russia had already achieved from this special operation in terms of Russia strengthening her sovereignty.